This is how the class starts now. When you do your saber, you come out onto the. Well, I am being very negligent with my saber. So you never come out on. You never walk around doing it with your saber. I would have probably given myself 10 push-ups for that. But once you found your spot, you got onto the mat safely. What you're going to do is you're going to practice 10 down cuts with your right hand. No, sorry. 20 down cuts with your right hand, and then you're going to switch it up. You're going to do 20 down cuts with your left hand. This is just to kind of loosen up your elbow and your wrist and your shoulder. And your hips. And your knees. And your hips.
Everything.
Everything.
All the time.
Everything loosened up. It's gonna feel super awkward at first. Don't worry about it. It's if you'd started at the beginning of January, by now the cuts would not feel awkward anymore. All right, team. I'm gonna have Mr. Nelson and Mr. Hilbert switch places. Okay. When you can't see me, you should be able to see Ms. Burns. When you can't see Ms. Burns, you should be able to see Mr. Nelson. Okay. Attention, stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. And we learned like the first 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and it's, yeah, you switched hands. That left hand is coming up. There we go. 4, 5, and then our last one that we just barely covered is 6. Good. And then it's awkward to be here, so we're gonna learn that next move. So once we're here, a lot of times what happens is students can't stay in this position for very long. So very quickly go to the next one. We're gonna bring both of the feet together. We're gonna bend our knees, and we're going to push down on our saber. It's gonna be by our side. Right? Good. So I wanna make sure that your hand is definitely behind that little notch. Okay. Anywhere behind the notch is fine, just as long as it's not touching the notch. It's not in this area right here. That should be sharpened. All right, reset.
Yes, sir.
Okay, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. Left foot's forward. We're still. This is what we're referring to as our cat crane. Okay. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good. Ooh, not so bad. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Attention, stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. More of that again. Again. All right. Okay, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More of that again. All right. So we're going to step out with that left foot, and we're going to block. So this is a block coming forward, and then we're going to go into our bow stance. Okay. There's going to be a tendency to want to kind of like do something weird here, like contortion, but you're not doing that. We're still in our bow stance. All right. And when we do this, go over the books. Straight line from your head to your toe. So the deeper you go into this, you don't lean forward to go deeper into this stance. You sink in the lip. So, we don't do that right now. We're just working on the sequence, not the form. All right. Attention, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Mr. Milburn and Mr. Nelson, you guys are gonna pair off. Mr. Nelson, you're gonna lead it twice.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Milburn, you're gonna lead it once.
Thanks, sir.
So if we've gone through 3 times, we will take a look at the next move.
Sir. And stand, yes, sir. Stand tall, yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stand, yes, sir. Stand tall, yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this. Yes, sir. Stand tall. Yes, sir.
That's so weird for years. I've always been told.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
But yeah, we're definitely still doing it. Spread. Make sure nobody.
Jumping. This one's tricky. Remember the first time I was leading this tough.
You know how that goes.
It all runs
They
together.
would change like quick look. All right. Where were we? We were here. So that last move left us here. We're just gonna pull back. Say we're gonna be in front, towards the front of the room. Cat stance. And it's a dynamic tension. So it's our one finger device center. Just like that. And it's that same dynamic tension. We're gonna do it once, and there's gonna be a long exhale. Okay. This is at 8. So we've got 8 moves.
That was 9, I think.
Is this 9?
I think that was 9.
This would be 8.
8, and then
9.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. This is 9. So we got one more move against the 10. Okay. Tension stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, this is a 10. That's our number 10. Okay. It works out differently in my head than it does when I actually do it. Okay. I need for you to run this and reinforce this on your own. The easiest way to do that is to have you do it on your own. That's why you had you work with Mr. Nelson to lead it. What I'm gonna have everybody do now is just, you're gonna run it on your own twice, and you're gonna come back and I'm gonna lead it again, okay?
Sir.
You need to be able to muddle through it. Back a little bit, so you're right in the middle of that light spur. Okay. Great. Tension stance.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you have any questions or comments? Yeah, it's a little different when you're following along, isn't it? I always love anecdotes. So when I was in band, there was we had to memorize music, and it was like there's that first time where it's like you don't have your music, and like you're sitting there, and it's like it's off key, you're not on the beat, you're trying to muddle through it and remember, and then as soon as you have the music right in front of you, it's perfect. It's the training wheels. So practicing on your own, even though it feels like you're doing worse, you're actually getting better. Because one of the big things that happens with it, whenever you either lead it in class or you run it on your own, is when you mess up, you remember that you messed up. It's embarrassing. It's seared inside your brain that you messed up. The next time you do it, you're going to be paying better attention to see, like, well, what should I have been doing? And then that helps reinforce it. So there's going to be a lot of embarrassing moments for you in some way.
Well, always volunteer.
Always
It's just
volunteer.
the way you learn.
Well, I was
Always
gonna say
volunteer.
too, like, that 100%, and weirdly enough, like, the more forms you learn, the easier it gets to learn.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like you kind of start to notice the pattern.
There's patterns, there's commonality between them.
Right.
Once you get to Chen, Chen is this whole different beast, and it's like, oh no, I'm starting all over from the beginning. It's
Yeah, we learned one new move today in the advanced black belt class, and it was like 15 moves.
yeah,
And that was one move.
it's one move. But with Chen,
Sweet.
yeah, once you learn the 38, once you've learned the 38, then all those other, like Pao Chui, Sinja, all those others, they become a lot easier. So it's the same thing. Where it's like, oh, my Kung Fu, you feel like your Kung Fu skills didn't quite transfer to Chen, but your Chen is going to actually transfer to your Kung Fu. It sounds weird.
Much, make your Kung Fu much
It'll make your Kung Fu a lot better. All right. So one more time, and then we're going to bow out. Okay?
Weird.
Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be good. Okay, let's line up.
Yes, sir.
I definitely showed up to class without my saber. Sometimes it's okay as an instructor for me to just kind of jump in without my saber. What I will do, if I don't have a saber, if you don't have a saber at home, is anybody at home can do this. Is you can use your thumb. Your thumb is your saber. All of our moves that we just did, you can do with your thumb. Boom, boom, boom. So you still practice at home, even though you don't have your saber. And the nice thing is, this is nice to your lamps and the cat and the bookshelves. Bow out.
Sir.
Bow to second degree black sash, intermediate and beginner level students, and everybody at home. Master's Pass training, black sash training.